So what's all been done to the Typhoon since I brought it home? Let's do a little update video, show you around the engine compartment here. That's really all I've messed with other than ripping the passenger seat out.
I'm Ian. Welcome to Hardcore Garage.
Stripped everything out of here that wasn't bolted or sealed. And I am starting from scratch just to make sure everything goes good. Took off the intake. There was no valve covers, but I have since sourced some valve covers. I've got my valve cover seals up there. Got my intake seals up there. I am waiting on two little sensors for here and down there. One of them I'm waiting on the sensor, the very back one, the knock sensor. The front one I have the sensor, but I have to get this 90-degree adapter piece for that, which I believe is Cyclone Typhoon specific. I have ripped out, well, obviously there's no inner fender. Just took that out last night because it is so filthy. I'll show it to you in a second. We did away with the anti-lock brakes. I really didn't like the look of the second, I call it a second gen. I know it isn't, it's the Blazers, but anyway, I didn't really like the look of that. So we went with the Sports Machine delete kit there. It was included in the truck, brand new when I got it, so I thought, what the heck. I also got rid of the remote oil filter. Didn't like that. This whole area here, let me spin around here and show you down in here. You can see I put a little bit of cat litter there, but there was just all kinds of oil all down in there, just nasty. And it was because there was all those things there. You had, and the other thing I'm taking off, you can see it hanging off the fender there. That is the power steering cooler lines, which is also, I got them down in there draining, is a Typhoon Cyclone specific part, but doesn't need it that I can see anyway. Not trying to take this thing on long trips or race it or anything like that. I want it to be clean and neat. I'm not throwing any of these parts away. Just trying to make it easier for me to see what I'm doing and to clean all, the engine compartment up. Over here, I did away with the, whatever this crap was they had here for the rear mount battery, and I got rid of didn't get rid of it, just took it out right for now, the overflow tank. I may rip that fender liner out too, just to clean it up, get them painted. I got my crossover pipe down there mounted correctly. It was backwards. I sourced all of the bolts for the intake, got the bolts for the transmission in the back, several other bolts. I finally realized, for whatever reason, wasn't even thinking about it. My 92 is a 4.3, and most of the stuff was usable from it. A little dirty, but we're going to use it anyway. Don't know that I've done too much of anything else. Here's all the parts that I've yanked off. Sitting there, some brake lines and stuff. I'm not going to get rid of anything. Here's the intake, and all of my bolts are in there now. I've just got to clean them up. A couple of those are studs. Looks like 3 of them are studs. 2 backs on this side and 1 on the other side. Also found me a distributor out of the other truck. And the AC delete pulley, which I don't want to delete the AC, but I'm just not going to put the money into putting the AC on here working until I know that everything else works. Got my bracket over there for the alternator and power steering pump. And just kind of a plethora over here of parts still laying around. Draining them. Don't want no more junk on my floor. This is going to take a little bit to get cleaned up in here, but that's not the part that worries me. It's making it run. That's the part that worries me. Here's the inner fenders. Cat litter absorbing the oil. And there's oil all over that thing. So it's going to sit out here for a minute and get some rain. Yes, I'm a little bit scared, maybe, of doing something that I've never done before. I'm not an engine guy. Definitely not a turbo engine guy. So, we'll just have to see what I can do. All right, I'm here with Ian, and we've been playing around with this Typhoon, and we'll listen to his opinion of what he thinks we got going on here.
Well, buddy, you got quite the project going on.
Feel you.
I feel like you got a solid long block. Like your engine, you're probably good there. Engine and trans is there. It's like mostly complete truck. But you got wires dangling. The engine is just a long block sitting in there. We know we got to rebuild your turbo for in the future so it runs, good. You want that, right?
Absolutely.
But there's a lot of parts here we can work with, so it's not a basket case. It just needs some love.
Love and parts and some money.
Well, welcome to the side title. Welcome to the money pit. You can't own one of these if you can't have some money to always be ready to drop.
I saw that movie, Money Pit. Hopefully I don't fall through the floorboard and get stuck in there.
It's pretty clean. She's pretty clean. She's a good looking truck.
Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with the overall thing of it.
I just love that you got Blizzaks on your tires for tires right now. That's so cool.
Well, it's
When
my
are
new
we
it's
gonna-
my new winter. My
Yeah.
daily winter.
Yeah,
drive.
when are we gonna put the plow on? Yeah.
In the winch.
It'd be a good plow.
I'm digging it.
That would piss off so many people.
Oh, dude. That and a tow bar.
The tow bar. Oh no.
with 4 jack stands in the back.
Yeah, you need all of them. See, she's already on jack stands.
Yeah, we officially it's on jack stands before it ever gets driven.
That's the way the sci-fi world is.
So we got a little bit of a plan of attack, some shit that needs to be bought, and we'll reconvene in a later time and see what happens there.
We're gonna do it up right. She's gonna be nice.
Awesome. Any words of wisdom for people that might want to do something like this?
Well, here's the thing.
Don't.
Well, there's a lot of trucks out there right now you can buy that are projects, and it's daunting and it's scary. But the people in the Facebook groups, we're here to help. We have this database of knowledge of people that know how to put shit together, and there's no manuals on this shit anymore. It's like your Kenny Bell. Like we didn't even know we were missing a pipe. So I'm just I'm here to guide through the process of making sure things go together good, and it's best to buy a truck that is more complete if you can. If you buy what you can with your budget, but don't be scared for a project. It just will take time and a lot of money, and you'll end up spending as much as you would for the nicer truck up front, but at the end you'll have a truck that every nut and bolt of. That's what I've been going through with my truck for the last 6 years. It's just it's just been trying to keep it on the road, and that's difficult when you actually drive it hard.
Definitely. Well, I think for me, looking at that, it was way overwhelming. Anxiety attack with all that crap, but I don't know, you kind of equate it to a puzzle. You got to get the 4 corner pieces, then get your edges, work your way.
It works. It all comes together at the end.
So
you got to tackle one thing at a time.
I got some pretty simple things that I can source to get me going and in the right direction. We did the ABS delete.
Yeah, well, that's happening, so we just had to get that out of there.
Get rid of some of that old second gen looking stuff.
Potentially dangerous.
Yeah. Well, that's cool, man. I totally appreciate you coming down. Like I said, I don't know what I would do. I don't know anybody that does this thing. I don't know anything about engines. Definitely don't know anything about turbos.
Oh man, I did teach you a thing or two this weekend.
Yeah.
But I'm not the biggest expert in the world. If you want really good information, Sport Machines is the way to go. If you just have no other place to go, Sport Machines, they'll take care of you.
I'm pretty sure I'll be communicating with him a little bit.
Yeah, he's a good dude, good crew over there.
Awesome, man. Again, I appreciate you coming down and helping me out, bud.
No problemo. I am the avatar between the two worlds.
Awesome.
Keep on trucking.